You've probably heard people say, beets lower blood pressure. Others claim, drink beet juice every day, and your blood pressure will become normal. But is that actually true? Or is it just another health myth spreading across the internet? Today, we're separating fact from fiction. We'll look at what scientists have discovered, how beets work inside your body, who may benefit the most, and just as importantly, who shouldn't expect miracles. Because the truth is both more interesting and more realistic than most videos make it sound. So before you spend money on beet juice or fresh beets, let's see what the science actually says. 1. The silent killer. High blood pressure affects millions of people around the world. The difficult part is, many people don't even know they have it. That's why it's often called the silent killer. It usually doesn't cause pain. It often doesn't make you feel sick. Yet over time, consistently high blood pressure can increase the risk of serious health problems such as heart disease and stroke. That's why researchers are always looking for safe lifestyle strategies that may help support healthy blood pressure. And one vegetable keeps appearing in study after study: beets. But why? The answer starts with something called dietary nitrates. 2. Why are beets different? Beets are packed with nutrients. They contain fiber, folate, potassium, vitamin C, natural plant compounds called antioxidants. Those nutrients are important for overall health. But scientists became especially interested in one thing: dietary nitrates. Now don't let the word nitrate scare you. Many people hear that word and immediately think of processed meats. But the nitrates found naturally in vegetables are different from the preservatives used in some processed foods. In fact, vegetables like beets, spinach, and arugula are among the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates. And that's where the story begins. When you eat beets, your body starts an amazing process. The dietary nitrates are converted into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a tiny molecule with a very important job. It helps your blood vessels relax and widen. When blood vessels relax, blood can move through them more easily. And for some people, that may help support healthy blood pressure. 3. How quickly can beets work? One reason beets became so popular is that some studies observed changes within just a few hours after consuming nitrate-rich beet juice. Why? Because your body can begin converting dietary nitrates into nitric oxide relatively quickly. That doesn't mean your blood pressure will suddenly become normal. And it certainly doesn't mean you should stop taking prescribed medication. But it does show that the body can respond to nitrate-rich foods sooner than many people expect. Think of it like watering a plant. One watering helps. But healthy growth comes from caring for the plant consistently over time. The same idea applies to healthy habits. Eating beets once isn't a magic solution. Long-term lifestyle choices matter much more. 4. Why some people see bigger results. Have you ever wondered why one person swears by beets, while another says they noticed nothing? There are several possible reasons. Someone who rarely eats vegetables may respond differently from someone whose diet is already rich in nitrate-containing foods. Physical activity also matters. Exercise naturally supports healthy blood vessel function. So people who combine regular activity with a balanced diet may see different results than those who rely on one food alone. Age can play a role too. As we get older, blood vessel function often changes. The important message is this: nutrition isn't one size fits all. Your results may not be the same as someone else's. 5. Who should be careful? Now let's talk about something that's often left out of viral videos. Beets aren't the right choice for everyone. For example, if you have kidney disease or have been advised to limit potassium or oxalates, talk with your healthcare provider before making major dietary changes. If you take medication for high blood pressure, don't stop taking it because you started eating beets. In some cases, combining lifestyle changes with medication can lower blood pressure further, so it's important to follow your healthcare provider's guidance. And don't be alarmed if your urine or stool turns pink or red after eating beets. This harmless effect is called beeturia, and it happens to some people. It can look surprising, but for many people, it's completely normal after eating beets. 6. The biggest mistake people make. Here's the biggest mistake. People expect one food to solve a problem that developed over many years. High blood pressure usually doesn't happen overnight. And it rarely improves because of one meal. Real progress comes from consistent habits. Eating more vegetables, moving your body, sleeping well, managing stress, and following your treatment plan if you have one. Beets can be part of that picture, but they aren't the whole picture. 7. Myth versus fact. Let's clear up some of the biggest myths. Myth number 1. Beets cure high blood pressure. Fact. No, there is no good scientific evidence that beets cure high blood pressure. Research suggests they may help support healthy blood pressure in some people as part of a healthy lifestyle. That's very different from saying they are a cure. Myth number 2. One glass of beet juice fixes everything. Fact. Healthy blood pressure isn't built from one drink. It's influenced by your diet, your activity level, sleep, stress management. Beets are one piece of a much larger puzzle. Myth number 3. If beets worked for my friend, they'll work the same for me. Fact. Not necessarily. People respond differently. Some notice measurable changes. Others notice very little. That's completely normal. Now it's your turn. I'd love to hear from you. Do you eat beets regularly? Leave your answer in the comments. Closing. So, can beets lower blood pressure? Here's the most honest answer. Research suggests that dietary nitrate-rich beets may help support healthy blood pressure in some people. But they aren't magic, they aren't a cure, and they aren't a replacement for medical care. The biggest improvements in heart health usually come from simple habits repeated consistently. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out our beetroot videos playlist in the description.